Hello, I'm P. Renada, reporter from Rappler, and I'm standing outside the office of the Philippine delegation to the 21st Conference of Parties, and I'm going to give you a tour of their office. So let's come on inside. So here we are at the receiving room of the office of the Philippine delegation. As you can see, here's the logo of the Philippines. Basically, this is the area where the delegation receives guests. So these guests can be anyone from negotiators of other countries or even just media or volunteers who wish to talk to the delegation. They can also pick up brochures, press kits here in this office, in this part of the office. There. Um, Over here, we have a meeting area where a lot of the negotiators and delegates come together to relax or to do their planning, to do their strategizing. They also leave their bags here um, and take a break from the grueling sessions. And over here, we have the bilateral meeting room, which is basically a room where negotiators from other countries or even NGOs come and talk to ministers, delegates, negotiators, and talk in closed door meetings. So a lot of the meetings that go on here are closed door in nature, they're private. A lot of strategizing also goes on. Okay. I was able to speak to a member of the Climate Change Commission, and she told me that the Philippine delegation's office here at the Hall 3 in COP21 is one of the smallest one of the smallest delegation offices in the entire conference. I'll just show you a map to give you a comparison. So as you can see, the Philippine office is pretty small if you compare it to the offices of the US delegation or the Australia delegation. And if we zoom out a bit more, you can see that the African delegation also has a pretty big space. We were told that this is because of the rent involved. In fact, each delegation has to pay a certain amount of money as rent to the UN to be able to use a certain amount of space. And of course, we're not the richest country in the world, so we can't afford to have the biggest space, but we were able to get a good enough area. It's enough to entertain guests, to allow the delegates to rest, to relax, to strategize, put their things. And in fact, a lot of other countries, developing countries, weren't even able to get their own offices because of the cost. So that's one thing to remember about these conferences. Often, the participation of countries depends on how much resources they have to send delegations and to provide for them while they're in that country.